wasn't sure who it was. Kind of reminds me of Big L, kind of. I liked it. I liked it.
Coach, look, I'm proud of you, man. You getting in on the Curry Rapids. Look, good job, Coach.
That warms me up there, MP, but flattery alone isn't going to win you a chip. Come on, let's get out there and get working. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Right here. Freeze all day, baby. Woo! 3 of them, baby. Ah, he hit me. That's a foul.
Get your mind right.
Oh, good shot, MP. Woo! Trifecta, baby. Oh, come on, where's the foul at, baby? Hey. Oh, call it.
Greetings one and all. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. And we're with you for 2K Sports' presentation of this college regional finals game. And tonight it'll be the UConn Huskies going up against the Villanova Wildcats.
And UConn is a team that understands there's history and legacy. A proud squad that works hard, and give MP credit for setting the tone.
And Clark, let's have your thoughts on Villanova.
This team is really all about defense, and they have one of the best in the country with Tayshawn Knox. The length, the versatility that he has on that end of the floor creates a lot of problems for just about any offense trying to get into their sets. I'm excited to see how he disrupts them tonight.
The journey continues for these two teams. They've certainly earned the right to be here. A lot of NBA talent has come through UConn over the years, but Kemba Walker is one of the best, and he's still a legend in stores.
And he really made his mark in this round in 2011. The Huskies won a tough game over Arizona to make it to the national semifinals. Kemba was right at the forefront of that victory.
Now here's Knox. The pass to Parker. Shoots over Smith. Parker, no good. MP outside. Here's Fletcher. Now MP. To the paint. And the basket by Porter.
Oh, excellent decision making that time by MP. Some savvy on display in the two-man game.
Outside Knox. Outside Charles. The pass to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. The shot No good.
There was a time when the regional finals were not kind to Villanova. In their first 9 trips to this round after 1960, they went 2-7.
That's turned around of late, though. Since 2007, they've made it to the regional final 3 times and won every one of them.
To the middle. Watson uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great concentration that time and body control from Watson. Took the bump on the J and still got it down.
Now here's MP. And the layup is good.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Wildcats trailing. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First team foul.
And for this team and MP, no matter what happens, this season can be viewed as a success. The run they've been on has been something else.
And this game, the final game from this region. Overall, one of the more wild regions we've seen in the tournament.
More upsets in this part of the bracket than any other. Getting out is no easy feat. My college team came up short in the regional final during my first tournament run.
And the regional final that few predicted with an 8 seed going against the 2 seed. But both of these teams earned it with their play.
And for MP and his team, they are the lowest remaining seed left alive. To come out of this region would be the icing on the cake. But anything can happen. There's always a surprise or 2 in the tournament.
Thompson can't get it to go. As you said, this already a great run for an 8 seed. Many had them crashing out of the tournament early on.
This team, I thought, did a great job of blocking out all that noise. Even though they've already overachieved, they're still humble and hungry. They want to be the last team standing at the end of all of this, and they're giving themselves a chance to do just that.
Now here's MP. And a miss there on the triple. Down low. Here's Fisher. Chance to take the lead here. Missing. Pass to MP. Steps back and shoots. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And this late in the tournament, the last game in the region, you really start to feel the pressure and the excitement. They're 1 win away from punching their ticket to the semifinals.
Charles tries again. And no good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Pass to Thompson. MP. Back to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And nice to see MP sharing the load out there. He finds a wide open man and gets him the rock.
Here's McCarthy. Justice with it. Pass to Fisher. Now here's Charles. Back to Fisher. The 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And for both of these teams, they are well aware of the stakes of this game.
So many all-time great players never got a chance to play on the big stage. It's both rare and lucky to make it to the semifinals. A shame only one of these teams can experience that.
Here's Lowe. Count it.
It's hard to watch Villanova in action and not think back to their epic upset over Georgetown in the 1985 championship game.
Fisher covered by MP. The shot by Fisher, no good. Here's MP. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Pass to Charles. Here's McCarthy. It's blocked. MP with the bucket.
Nice move there by MP, showing a little finesse for a player of his age.
And about Nova's epic national title in '85. In addition to maybe being the greatest upset in hoops history, the Wildcats' performance is also known as the perfect game.
Yeah, and it's still incredible. The Cats shot almost 79% as a team. An amazing feat of game planning by the coaches and execution on the part of the players.
Justice with it to the inside, and then Watson with the dunk.
A jam like that from Reggie Watson gives this Villanova team a ton of energy.
UConn in the lead, and for a long time Villanova's had one thing in college hoops that's pretty unique: coaching stability.
That's right. In the past half century, the Wildcats have had a total of only 4 coaches. That speaks to the culture of the program, and consistency typically breeds success. And the quality of the hires that Villanova's made, top shelf.
And it's Knox finishing it off.
Oh, athletic dunk there by Knox. That will be a clip for the scouts to pass around.
And the basket by Porter.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Here's Knox. 2 points. That one goes in.
How about scoring through the contact? Knox impressing the scouts here tonight.
MP outside from deep. Smith, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And it's the Huskies with the ball. 4-point game. MP outside. Pass to Fletcher. Back to MP. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So the Huskies making a switch here.
Zach Beasley.
Now MP. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Webb. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Justice.
And Villanova has been one of the more dominant teams of late. A couple of titles back in 2016 and 18. Hard to beat that amount of success.
Blocked. MP left side. And he makes that one.
Crafty stuff from MP inside, finding a way around the defenders.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Knox. Pass to Watson. Off target with the 3. UConn with the ball. 6-point lead. It's Smith on the wing. And here's Webb. Good, and Smith gets the assist.
And that's how you read the floor offensively. Smith seems to always know what's going on.
Three-pointer, Tayshaun Knox. What a play. He simply drains it at the buzzer.
That 3 cut the deficit going into halftime. They're not.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Huskies up by 5. Hey there, folks. With halftime behind us, we're ready to get into the second half of this regional finals game. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
Well, you know, he's done extremely well setting up his teammates, and that's exactly what you look for from the point guard position.
And that court vision and pinpoint passing ability, something that's always in demand in today's game.
And I'm surprised at the lack of impact Knox has had on this game thus far. His length has failed to bother many shots.
And it could be good shooting or Knox just having an off night. But certainly, this isn't helping his draft stock.
And the ball out of play. The Huskies will have it. And here's MP. That one goes. Count it.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Wildcats trailing. Here's Charles. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Can't hit from 12 feet. Now Smith. MP defended by Knox. And Tayshaun Knox with the dunk.
Bam! Take that. Knox getting up on the bounce. Get out of my way, he said.
Now here's MP. Charles defending. MP. And so here it's a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And you watch the way MP is able to impact the game. He could be a special player someday.
And he has that star quality to him. You just can't deny that. There's still a lot for him to polish with his game, but I foresee great things for him in his career.
Inside. Blackman with the bucket.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now here's MP. Charles defending. Outside, Smith. The Huskies with another miss.
I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Thompson up top. Now here's MP. 14 points for him. Back to Thompson. Outside, Smith. The Huskies with another miss.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Pass to Blackman. Now here's Charles. For the lead. And that one hits back iron. UConn in the lead. Now here's MP. Charles defending. MP with it. Here's Fletcher. Blackman defending. Outside, Smith. MP. Clock at 4. To the left wing. Here's Fletcher. That one a little long. Outside, Charles. Parker. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's MP. Out to the right wing. Here's Fletcher. Blackman defending. Back to MP. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and he gets a chance for a three-point play.
And how about the commitment from MP, following through on his shot and making sure to draw the contact.
And the free throw, no good. Outside, Knox. Pass to Justice. Wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Here's MP. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. Fisher picks one up.
And what you like about MP is his work ethic. The kid is hungry to get to the NBA.
Here's Knox. 13 points in the game. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Lowe. To the inside. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Lowe. Scott. Now MP. Guarded by Justice. Now MP. 18 points for him. To the middle. Goes back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. And no problem on the first free throw.
Now into the
It's
lineup
both teams
for
making
Villanova,
substitutions here.
for the Huskies.
Now here's MP. To the paint. Here's Porter. No luck on that one. Now the Wildcats take it the other way. Pass to Charles. Over Webb. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's blocked by Blackman. Outside Charles. To tie it up.
2 minutes.
No good. Great D that time from MP. And so here's UConn. 2-point game. Pass to Porter. Shoots from 14. Rebound by Blackman.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
The shot by Charles, no good. MP with it. Down low. Porter. And there's the slam to finish it off. And here's Knox. Outside Charles. From downtown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Outstanding play from Knox, making the effort to find his team the points they need. Well done, Tayshaun.
Now here's MP. Defense right on him. To the paint. Nails it.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Knox. Shoots over Smith. He can't get it to go. Now UConn takes it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Charles. That's his third personal foul.
From deep, MP. Villanova grabs the miss. Critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles.
Knox misses. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for UConn, MVP, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
And there's the call on Charles. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll have to sit the rest of this one out. And that one misses.
The perfect chance, an opportunity to wrap it up, and he couldn't take advantage. We'll see if he lives to regret it.
Pass to Knox to tie it up. Off target from downtown. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
The three from Watson. Off on that one. And the UConn Huskies will move on.
And that was really a close one. Dramatic nail-biter was that one. But in the end, I thought they just executed a little better down the stretch and provided a little more extra effort. And that's why they advanced.
And what you like about MP in that one, he didn't have his best stuff, but just found a way to gut it out, as did his team.
And that's a wrap, folks. The bracket is heating up. Pleasure to have you for round 4. This is Forrest Hunt with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony signing off. Peace.
Great game.
Gunga bomb. Wait. Hey D, hey Bing, head of our, hey Ma, hey NG, hey
A1，当然都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻，AP，按下爆破按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个狂会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，还赌完了。
This is it, the national semifinals on 2K Sports. I'm Forrest Hunt here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. What an exciting day for college basketball. In this game, we'll see the UConn Huskies going up against the West Virginia Mountaineers.
This is when all eyes in the country are on you. And with a star like MP, UConn has a player who can definitely rise to the challenge and get them to the title game.
And Greg, give us your take on West Virginia.
Well, we all know that this team revolves around Denzel Pryor, and that's not a knock against them at all. Pryor is the top scorer in the nation for a reason, and it's just hard to see anyone knocking this team out of the tournament while Pryor is at full health. He is that good.
And things are starting to heat up in these final rounds. Let's see who's got what it takes to win it all.
Well, with a guy like Pryor, you know he's a one-and-done type of player. That's pretty obvious with his talent, especially when he'll go right at the top of the draft. It's hard not to go. Hard to see him lasting long on draft day.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And nice to see MP sharing the load out there. He finds a wide open man and gets him the rock.
Outside Pryor. Shoots over Smith. Pryor no good. And with Pryor in his potential draft position, most boards have him as a top 3 pick.
And if he can stay consistent in this tournament, there's a real chance the team takes him #1 overall. He's that special of a talent.
Hernandez gets the bucket.
Boy, Pearson getting the pass to the open teammate. Really easy that time. And that's just bad D.
Down low. Here's Porter. That's his second shot and his second basket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Collins outside. Pearson shoots from 12. At baseline J, Stevenson can't hit.
And West Virginia hasn't seen this stage of the tournament in over a decade. All the way back in 2010, that was the last time they made it this far.
To the paint. Count the bucket coming off the perfectly placed assist.
And never a doubt that Pryor can score the ball, but what a great pass to an open teammate.
MP. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot. And in the school's history, West Virginia has only made it this far twice before. So already this run is really something to celebrate.
Yeah, you know, these players should be really pleased with this season. They've taken their team extremely far and really have done their coach and the fans proud. As a program, UConn's got a proud history when they make it this far in the tournament. Of the 5 times they've reached the national semis, they've gone on to win the title 4 times.
And something this team's run has shown just how important it is for a team to peak at the right time.
You know, we've seen it happen a number of times in the last decade. A school comes in hot and makes a deep run. It doesn't matter what your seed is if you play like this group has. And for MP and his team, this is the second 1 seed they'll have seen in the tournament. About as tough a road as any.
As you said, a daunting path for them, but they've answered the call every step of the way. What's another 1 seed standing between them and a trip to the finals?
And Stevenson gets it to go. The track record of the Huskies in big tournament games is incredible. Only 1 loss in their history after the regionals.
The ability to come through on the biggest stage in college hoops is a hallmark of this school. And being calm under the lights seems to be a rite of passage for this program.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
It's Pryor with the drive. That's no good. He's now missed 2 and made 2. UConn trailing.
And we've seen some great Cinderella stories. This run by an 8 seed has to be up there with them. Not the lowest seed to ever make it this far, but it is rare coming.
West Virginia has an incredibly rich basketball history, but they have never been able to capture a title.
To me, that says more about the level of competition in the tournament than it does about them. You can run an incredible program and never make it all the way.
Only 3 other 8 seeds have made it this far. Last time an 8 seed won it all was Villanova in 1985.
Some 11 seeds, like the 2021 UCLA team, made it this far. But this is usually where the underdogs start to fall off and get knocked off. However, you can't count this group out.
Here's MP. Pass to Macy. Here's Thompson. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
West Virginia leading. Now West. Here's Harden. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Pryor to the inside. Here's West. Here's Tavares. Pass to Harden. Now West. Here's Tavares. Off the left rim and out.
And some big names have graced the backs of Mountaineers jerseys. But the biggest has to be the logo, Jerry West, Mr. Clutch himself, who played back in the late 50s.
Now here's MP. Here's Lowe. The shot goes down, and he gets the game back to even.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And here's Pryor for 3. And again, West Virginia with the triple. Jerry West certainly does have to be West Virginia's most notable contribution to NBA history.
No argument here. Every time we see that iconic NBA logo, we're reminded of Jerry. And to this day, he still holds a number of West Virginia school records. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks your coach drew.
Tavares, and no good. Good D by Thompson. Inside. Just good by Lowe.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here's Pryor, covered by MP, over Thompson, and it's West Virginia scoring again.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat. Something you got to love and appreciate about college hoops is the fan culture. West Virginia has some of the most diehard fans around.
MP, guarded by Pryor. Now here's MP to the middle. Here's Lowe. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. Thinking about the enthusiasm West Virginia fans have, when their Mountaineers win, they really take it to the streets.
WVU fans certainly know how to express themselves. Any win can turn into a party with the Mountaineers. No matter what happens, celebrate safely tonight, everybody.
Here's Tavares. Flex the pass. Pryor, covered by MP, out of bounds. It'll go to the Huskies. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for UConn.
Pass to Lowe, back to MP. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mountaineers.
Substitution for UConn. Ross Porter.
West Virginia trailing here. Hernandez with the ball. Now here's Collins. Pass to Weaver.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Outside, Hernandez. Here's Pearson. There's the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the board has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Mountaineers with the ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Pearson. Here's Weaver. Pearson outside. Stevenson with the ball. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Pearson outside. Collins. Here's Weaver. And the Mountaineers miss again. To the paint. Fletcher. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Pearson. Collins outside. Pass to Stevenson. Weaver. Back to Stevenson. Over to the wing. And here's Pearson from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, Pearson not lacking for confidence. He has full belief in his ability to knock down that outside tray. Dangerous from deep.
9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pearson outside. MP with the block.
MP staying engaged, locked in on defense. That's something that pro scouts are always looking for.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Huskies. They're up by 4.
25.
Hello there once again. 2K Sports here with this college basketball tournament. Let's get you into the second half. And I got to ask, what do you think about MP's performance halfway through?
Well, honestly, a bit of a disappointment. You hear the buzz on this kid, and maybe we're expecting too much. What do you think?
Well, it's clear he's capable of playing much better. Still plenty of game left. We'll see if he's able to get his game back on track.
And here's Stevenson. Collins outside. Pass to Pryor. Now here's Stevenson. Back to Pryor. That shot missing. Smith with some nice D. UConn leading. Here's MP. Makes it off the glass.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Pryor. 10 points for him. Blocked. Right side, Macy over Pearson, and the basket by Macy.
Defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Pryor. Inside. Count that bucket.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
MP outside. And the layup is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Pryor up top. Back to Collins. Pass to Pearson. Just 5 to shoot. Over MP. Pearson, no good. Now MP. 8 points for him. Down low. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
West Virginia calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys.
Into the lineup for West Virginia, substitution for UConn.
Here's Scott. Here's MP. To the inside. Here's Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
So it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Pass to Weaver. And here's West. Out to the left wing. Weaver covered by MP. 5 on the clock. He's off on that one. And it's UConn the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Pass to Harden. Here's Tavares. Outside, West. Here's Harden. Right wing. Here's Tavares. Off target from three-point range. MP, right side. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting 5 for 7.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Pass to Harden. Here's Weaver from deep.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Timeout called here. The Mountaineers decide to talk things over.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Both teams decided to change it up.
Substitution for the Huskies.
Down low. Pearson. No, good. Had a chance to end the run there. MP outside. Pass to Macy. Back to MP. Outside Macy. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And looking at the time in the clock, it's all but wrapped up. MP and his team have a chance to play for the national title.
And it'll end another great run in the process. But you have to feel like destiny is on the side of MP in this group.
They'll have one more challenge in the finals, but they peaked at the right time, guys, and are the hottest team in the country. Anything can happen in 2 days when it's winner take all, baby.
Back to MP. Pass to Webb. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket is good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Here's Pryor. And Pryor with the slam.
And once Pryor gets a step towards the hoop like that, it's over. He's so lethal with his ability to break down a defense.
Pass to Webb. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it. And the UConn Huskies will move on.
I don't think there was any doubt. They were in control during this one, showed no signs of letting up.
And MP did just enough to put him over the top tonight. But in the title game, he's going to have to be better. Nothing but his best game gives them a chance to win it all.
And that will be it for this game. For myself, Forrest Hunt, and my partners, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, we hope to see you right back here to watch us crown a champion.
Wait. Hey D,黑兵，黑头发，黑猫，黑眼睛，黑王，到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻，AP，按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给压账户再看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，在赌玩的网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里，哪里就有。我们还 brother 像 HOTF4P 投射 B2K 海豹部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上木点发牢头发上满点发蜡凌晨3点钟来回放听着我的发拉力我是个你小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气下帝国我把血球越滚越大我的同行随时面临倒闭把你算牢记胖起来打中你的太阳穴足够让你倒地足够让你倒地只要我在你们跑都跑不起来不用再抱期待整个西亚市场都被我们霸占像场龙卷风刮到我心刮到我心外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐目标非常精确在筒子林的基地被他们锁定黑 T 黑拼黑头发黑猫黑眼睛 A1 当然都是贵宾我是一个比地球更高的卫星黑钻 AP 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击电话那个响开个跨会议先给压账户再看看汇率你的老板他要给我面子在赌玩的网从来不受任何限制和我近距离接触只能通过
Coach G, what's up, man? Hey, yo, you ready to get this paper, Coach?
You seem far too relaxed for a guy that's about to face Gregor Malvin.
Oh, come on, Gregor Malvin. That dude name sound like an accountant.
He doesn't offend like one. Why do I get the sense you didn't watch the film?
I watched the film. You know, dude just got a dorky name. Okay, look, I'm sorry, Coach. I didn't mean nothing by it. I'm just trying to stay loose. Got a lot of pressure on me right now.
Fair enough. But that accountant is the best perimeter defender in college. And he's going to be defending you in a winner-go-home game. So I need you to take him seriously.
Yeah. Look, I'm here to work. Whatever I got to do, you just let me know.
Good. Good. And like I said, Malvin's a lockdown defender behind the arc. But we need you to be a threat from downtown to open everything up for everyone else.
No doubt. Okay.
All right. Let's go work on that 3-ball. Let's see if we can give Mr. Malvin something to think about, huh?
Yeah.
All right, come on. Head out and we'll get started.
Hey, get ready now. Get ready. Freeze all day, baby.
Good shot, MP.
Get outside. Get outside. Yo, watch. Help him. Mismatch. Box out. Hey, grab that board. Hey, right here. Ball. Hey, ball. Yo, watch him. D up on him. D up on him.
Good shot, MP.
Ball. Hey, help. Over. Yo, watch him. Ball. Hey, ball. Get board. Say. Hey.
One more.
Yo, watch him. Help him out. Ball. Get the perimeter. That's all you. Get the ball. Hey, set one right here. Set one. Hey, right here. Ah, he hit me. Get mine. Yo, watch him. Box out.
That's all you, MP.
Ball. Hey, ball. Hey. Woo! Trifecta, baby. Run with me. Yo, watch him. Go over. Ball. Help him. Mismatch. Hey, ball. Get the ball. Hey, way to snatch that. We out. Let's go. He's training.
Just like that.
Get outside. Put pressure on him. Hey, right here. Hey, Stay that side. Stay that side. Please all day, baby. Help him out. Hey, get on. Hey, good luck, though.
Gonna bomb. Wait. Hey T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜，A1，到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻，AP， 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，在读我来往，从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触，只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪，宝宝裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我在哪里，哪里就有。我们还 brother 像 HOTF4B 投射 B2K 派跑部队天天会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡头发上抹点发蜡凌晨3点钟兰桂坊听着我的发蜡力我是个你小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气下帝国我把全球越滚越大我的同行随时面临倒闭把你上牢记胖起来打中你的太阳穴足够让你倒地足够让你倒地只要我在你们爬都爬不起来不用再抱期待整个西亚市场都被我们霸占像场龙卷风刮到我心刮到我心外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐目标非常精确在筒子林的基地被他们锁定黑 T 黑屏黑头发黑帽黑眼镜 A1 到哪都是贵宾我是一个比地球更高的卫星黑钻 AP 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击电话那个响开个跨会议先给压账或者看看汇率你的老板他要给我面子在读我来往从来不受任何限制和我近距离接触只能通过电视我拉着黑的 A 甩着我的辫子在我面前摆拍摄影机炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉得低故事里散发的粉儿你看我在哪里哪里就有帽戴头顶着像牛仔看到我们出门拦着门口走开满汉全席当做下酒菜倒进水晶玻璃杯 A 瓶酒的价格给了这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费拽得动，来个乔丹和皮蓬的小配合，城门下还在补贴的敲回车，手表上在转台上看不见到底点钟24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞，没有空没有空还要推的宣言没有空你学我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我所以没有用没有用到存在就是第一选择不用准备做 plan B 电话打不通不在府区录音棚里做着新专辑黑 T 黑屏黑头发黑帽黑眼镜 A1 到哪都是贵宾我是一个比地球更高的卫星黑钻 AP 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击电话那个响开个跨会议先给压账或者看看汇率你的老板他要给我面子在读我来往从来不受任何限制和我近距离接触只能通过电视我拉着黑的 A 甩着我的辫子在我面前摆拍摄影机炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉得低故事里散发的粉儿你看我在哪里哪里就有
would say that wasn't only good defense, but that was actually awful offense. I called the game.
I mean, that was a master class in team defense. The Huskies were everywhere in that game. It's not often you're going to win a national championship scoring 53 points. That's how good UConn's defense was that day.
Outside, Malvin. Evans up top. The kick out to Malvin. Back to Evans. Banked in off the glass.
And good ball movement by Malvin. Instantly giving it away once he spots a ready shooter.
And the basket by Porter.
Perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
Pass to Vincent. Barrett. Comes up empty down low. UConn in the lead. Now MP. To the paint. Oh, and he lays it up and off the pretty assist.
And with MP and his team, this underdog run has them as the fan favorites. You know how we all like to cheer for the underdog. They've busted brackets, but every neutral hoop fan wants to see the 8 seed succeed.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Macy. Back to MP. His second shot goes in up to a hot start. 2 for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Malvin. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And he's just keeping the game simple. Love watching Malvin break down the defense in the pick and roll.
MP outside. Pass to Porter. Back to MP. From deep. The Sooners pull it in. Here's Conley. Here's Evans. Nice spin off the left rim, and it goes in. And we've discussed it before in the tournament. MP and his team are already playing with house money, and they've exceeded all expectations.
Getting to this point is already a victory, but they have the right mindset. They come this far. Why not finish what you started?
And for this school, this is already a group of players that will be legends on campus. They've captured the attention of hoop fans across the globe.
It's really been as special of a tournament as any I've ever seen, and I've seen a bunch of them. They still have a chance to put a period at the end of this incredible story. But no matter what, their school will honor this group forever.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Barrett. That one doesn't drop. Now UConn takes it the other way. Here's the one-on-one. Here's Fletcher. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Davidson. Here's Underwood. And another miss by Oklahoma.
Boy, but he was close to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Excellent job to track down the long board.
Left side, Barrett. Hawkins uses the glass to finish the layup.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
MP with it to the inside. And that one's good. Thompson. And an unprecedented feat by this group. They'll be the first team since 1997 to have the chance to beat 3 number 1 seeds in the tournament.
And that's as tough as it gets. for a school. To be able to get by 2 #1 seeds is already tough enough. Shows you just how talented this group is.
Here's Hawkins over Thompson. Hawkins can't hit.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
And here's MP. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Davidson. Pass to Hawkins. Barrett. And here's Davidson. It's Bradley on the wing, covered by MP. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Huskies.
In for your Huskies, B.J. Murray. Zach Beasley. Substitution for the Sooners.
And the Huskies with possession. Now here's MP. Inside. Low. And he takes it in for the layup off the nice feed.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And a look here at the sophomore, Gregor Malvin, one of the best perimeter defenders in the nation, can just pound an assignment from start to finish.
Out of bounds, it'll be Sooners ball.
In for your Huskies, Leon Smith. Substitution for Oklahoma.
Oklahoma trailing. Now Davidson looking for his first basket still in this one. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Team foul.
Malvin, known for his ferocious defense. He's been like that ever since his freshman year.
He's as hard to shake as any defender. Great footwork to stick with his guy, to stay right on top of him, moves his feet well, gets under your skin and takes you out of your game. He's frustrating to go against.
When you think about Oklahoma basketball's impact on the modern NBA, the name Buddy Hield certainly comes to mind.
Yeah, Hield left the Sooners to become a solid NBA player. But looking back on his school days, he still holds the second spot at Oklahoma for all-time scoring. Probably the name that leaps to mind when you think about Oklahoma right now, Trae Young, the hottest recent export to come from this school to the NBA.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
To the middle. Evans. That's in, coming off an assist from Gregor Malvin.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Outside, Smith. MP. Davidson defending. MP outside. Smith. Back to MP. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good on the triple.
Floyd Conley.
UConn leading. MP outside. To the inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot and will go to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So it's Oklahoma now. Outside, Malvin. 2 on the clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And nice touch from Malvin on the mid-range, proving he can find his points at any range.
And we're through the first half of play here. What's been a good one. It's the Huskies. Welcome back, everybody, to the second half of the college basketball tournament championship game here on 2K Sports. And I got to ask, what do you think about MP's performance halfway through?
You know, hasn't had the impact that maybe we expected. I thought he disappeared for stretches in that first half.
Yeah, you know, it's been a desultory performance to this point. Look that one up, folks. We'll see if the coaches light a fire in him to be more aggressive in the second stanza. And I think Oklahoma basketball, I think Blake Griffin, a player whose number hangs in the rafters, and he made a huge impact on that school.
The Sooners with the lead. Outside Barrett. Outside Malvin. Shoots over Smith. Malvin, no good. No questioning the significance of Blake Griffin's time as a Sooner. In fact, he's the only first overall draft pick to come out of Oklahoma.
That really speaks to the attention he grabbed while he was there. Over 2 seasons, Griffin amassed a ton of college awards and brought a lot of eyes to the Sooners basketball program.
Outside Malvin. Pass to Conley. Barrett with it. Outside Malvin. Off the mark there with the 3. And here are the Huskies. They lead by 1. Left side Barrett. Here's Conley. Malvin guarded by Smith. Vincent with it. Working on Webb. Outside Barrett. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. That's on Smith.
At the line for the Sooners, Chase Webb. In for your Huskies, substitution for Oklahoma. At the line for the Sooners, Urban Davidson. At the line for 1.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Here's MP. Down low. Porter. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Here's Conley. 5 points in the game. The 3. It's rebounded by Beasley. On the wing, MP.
Well, I really like whenever MP is assertive, taking initiative, just knifing his way to the cup and attracting that contact there. That's good work.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Malvin with it. To the paint. Evans gets the bucket.
A total team player, Malvin. Good at recognizing when he needs to give it up.
And here's MP. Inside. And the basket by Porter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Outside Malvin. Lets it go from 11. Great D that time from MP. And here are the Huskies. They lead by the biggest margin of the game. It's 9. Macy on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Webb. Pass to Beasley. Over Evans. That one off the back iron and out. Left side Malvin. Count it. Number 5 from the floor out of 11 shots.
Boy, look at Malvin going to work inside. That's pretty impressive. I like the craftiness and the skill level, too.
quarter. Over Malvin. And it's Gregor Malvin with the rebound. Pass to Davidson. Conley. Here's Malvin. Covered by MP. Shoots from 14. Evans can't hit. Outside Macy. Now here's MP. Guarded by Malvin. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
It's always a good idea to try to score as close to the basket as possible. And MP able to draw the contact and get to the line.
The Sooners trailing. Up top, Malvin, covered by MP, and he makes that one.
Boy, the teardrop from Malvin now. That's a shot he's going to need to have if he's going to play at the next level.
MP outside. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Malvin. Gets that one through. That makes him 7 for 13 in the game.
A little flash that time to go with his well-known grit. That's a pretty good combination from Malvin. Fanciness, I call it style and substance.
And the Huskies call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
MP outside for three. It's rebounded by Conley.
I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And stolen by Vincent. Here's the fast break. A nice shot by Conley.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws from contact there.
And love the physicality shown there by MP. He doesn't back down from anyone on the attack.
And he does get the second one. And that increases. Malvin with it, and Smith picks him up defensively. Right side, Malvin. Evans, back to Malvin. Pass to Evans. Here's Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barrett. No good with the triple. MP inside, guarded by Barrett, and an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for UConn, MP.
And that misses, and no second shot coming this time.
And what you like about MP is his work ethic. The kid is hungry to get to the NBA.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for UConn, Sidney Macy at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so we get them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And the Sooners call time here. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about, Greg. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
Pass to Vincent. Yes, and the nice assist from Malvin.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's MP, and so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for UConn.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the Sooners with the ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Barrett. Porter grabs the board.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And the miss.
And that's a win for us.
And the UConn Huskies have done it. They are the college champions.
And that was a fun title game. In the end, the best team came out on top, and you got to feel good for them.
A tremendous victory for them, and the credit really goes to everyone. MP certainly made an impact, but this was a team victory.
And that'll do it for us. What a season it's been. Epic conclusion. Can't believe it's over. I'm Forrest Hunt with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take it easy, everybody.
So much money. Man, look, I knew you was a moocher, but I ain't think you would turn on me this soon. Y'all heartbroken, bro. Man, you're up there, bro. Get up there, bro. You know what to do. I'm about to bust the move, bro. Hit my mic, you come up with that. Look. You're killing me, champion. 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 Woo! Yeah!
Big dog walking through. How's it feel to be the MP? YouTube star turned collegiate legend.
Man, honestly,
I feel great, bro. Hey, does it feel as great as you thought it was going to feel when I caught you practicing taking down the net with your little step stool with that?
oh, you just never gonna let me forget that story, huh, bro?
Nah, man.
Hey, you know what? I respect that.
Hey, for real, though. You been thinking at all about next steps?
Bro, always.
That's what I'm talking about. So where's your head at? Because, you know, I got a million ideas about how we could leverage where we're at now, but... You know, I want to know what you're thinking before I push the button on anything. Now we get you some representation.
All right, who you thinking?
Well, I talked to a bunch of these guys, and everybody's kind of pushing us towards Palmer Athletics Agency.
That's PAA, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, they're the gold standard. Repped anyone who's anyone in the NBA.
That's no-brainer then. Like, why don't we just go with them?
All right, well, just like any workplace relationship, it's all about who you feel most comfortable working with. So I got a meeting set up for them, and then you can meet them, make your decision then.
Rick, I'm not trying to, like, what you know about the workplace, bro? Like, 2K shoes, this ain't no boardroom, all right?
What you talking about? 2K shoes was hard work, all right? Don't belittle my achievements, dog.
Hey, look, chill out. You know I'm proud of your work. Always been my son.
Like, anyway, I got an appointment set up for us, all right?
Okay.
All you got to do is show up and listen, really. But, I mean, you can ask a couple questions if you feel like participating. You think you can handle that?
Oh, look, we got this, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Absolutely.
Oh, yo, we also got to start thinking about the combine.
What you thinking?
Well, I mean, if you want to give your draft stock a little bump, yeah, I think you should go. But if you feel comfortable where you at, I think you could just as well skip it. It's really up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to think about it. Look, it ain't nothing else I need to know about that.
No, I think that's it.
Well, I appreciate you, bro. Seriously, thank you, Rick.
Anytime, MP. Hey, there he is.
What's
How
up,
you doing,
Rick?
bro?
I'm good.
It's great to finally meet you in person, MP.
How you
I'm
doing?
Kristen.
Kristen.
Diane.
Diane, nice to meet you all.
No, the pleasure's ours.
Can we get you anything? Coffee, LaCroix?
I'm good.
Yeah, you know, I think we're ready to just jump in.
Great.
Good.
So, like I said on the phone, right now we are currently in our home stretch, at least as far as finalizing agencies goes.
Right.
The missing puzzle piece for me is really just what each team's vision is for MP. Like, I just want to make sure that what you see for him lines up with what we see for him.
Hey, look, Kristen, I just want to know what y'all bringing that we don't have. That's it.
Right, exactly.
Well, those are both very reasonable concerns. When it comes to vision, the good news is this is a science, not an art. The very idea of a superstar athlete was invented inside these walls.
True.
It's what we do. It's in our DNA.
I love that.
Yeah, I do have a question, though.
Of course.
Well, MP and I, we like to think of ourselves as people that do things kind of differently, or outside the norm.
Yeah.
Can either of you guys speak to that?
Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Any idea how many female heads of sports agencies there are?
No.
Nah.
One. And you're looking at her. So if anybody understands doing things outside the norm, it's us. If anybody knows how to get what they want, regardless of how many people try to tell them no, that's us. When it comes to gender equality, the sports business is stuck in the Stone Age, and we rose to the top because we refuse to let anybody else's idea of who or what we should be define us. And that is what we want for you. How many female reps are there repping NBA players right now?
I don't have an exact number, but they could all fit in this room.
You guys get the point. Okay? You live up to your potential on the court, and there is not a single vision you have for yourself that we can't make a reality. Whew. Kristen will be here for you in the day-to-day, and I am always here if you need me. And all you have to do is ball.
That's not bad. How you feeling, big guy?
I'm feeling good. You feeling good, Ricky?
Man, I'm feeling great.
Let's do it.
Fantastic.
Great. Welcome to the family.
Hey, that feels good. Welcome to the family.
We just have a couple things we need to iron out with your management, but we know you are a busy man, so you don't need to stick around for it. We'll let you know.
Hey, look, that sounds great. Once again, it's nice to be a part of the team. Kristen,
we're
Diane,
proud to have you.
see you guys. I'll
See you
see
later,
you,
man.
Ricky. Don't mess nothing up.
Man, I'm going to handle all of the business. Don't worry. Let's get to work.